Hey, I hope you're having an incredible day. Today I'm going to be running you through how you can take a news article and turn it into short form content. Now, this is pretty incredible. I haven't seen anyone else doing this, and so I just wanted to show you the end result of what we're striving to achieve.
Ever wonder what happens when tech giants join forces? Google and Microsoft have just announced a game-changing partnership to develop an AI-powered chatbot for enterprises. This innovative chatbot will be available on both Google's Dialogflow and Microsoft's Bot framework, enabling businesses to offer more personalized and efficient customer service by leveraging advanced natural language.
So you get the idea, but this was entirely generated using AI, and all that I needed was a news article. So today we're going to be setting up the systems within Make and within Airtable to be able to source news articles. Then we're going to refine that into a short form content script, run it through a AI clone creation software, and then output it into something like this. So let's dive right in. Now I have a previous video where I break down what's going on here, but essentially I have 5 different requests that are being sent to Perplexity. If you don't know what Perplexity is, it searches the web and kind of compiles all the results and brings you back one answer. So it's pretty cool. This is what we're going to be using today. So you're going to need to set up an account and get an API key. You just go here and then click API, and it'll show you your API key. So once you have your API key created, you are going to want to set the URL to this. So api.perplexity.ai/chat/completions. You can do a post method request. And then you need 3 headers. The first one's going to be accept application JSON. You're going to have a content type application JSON. And the third one is going to be right here, authorization, bearer, and then your API key. So you can see it here. I just have it cut off because that's my API key. And then you are going to do a post request. So raw body type, JSON as the content type. And then this is your request content here. So model Mistral 7B, instruct, message, role is the system, content be precise and concise, and then the role of the user. So the prompt we're going to give it is perform multiple searches to find the latest breaking news on AI as of now. And for that, you just go into calendar and click now. From notable figures such as Elon Musk, etc., present the information in the following structured format: title, summary, and link to the URL. So ensure the information is up to date and focus on significant developments, statements, and announcements that are relevant to content creators. And then we want to parse the response. So I have 5 different ones, slightly different, right? So this one's specific to content creator news: perform multiple searches to find the latest AI developments, specifically related to content generation using Gen AI, and parse the response. Same with best practices, and same with marketing strategies, right? Highlight tools, video editing, content creation, social media management. So really come up with the prompts that you want yourself. Think of it like you want to have it search the web and pull back information in the fields or the niche that you're interested in. And then we are going to create a record within Airtable. So you are going to need to make a connection to Airtable. So you'd come in here, go to Kevin, or go to your username, developer hub, and then you can create personal access tokens and just give it all the scopes. So when you set it up, you're going to want to add all of these scopes, right? So I could show you right here. So you'd add all the scopes, just click them one by one, and then add the base that you want. So in my case, I already have done that, and I've created the AI news database. And then you're going to want to have the following columns. So ID, right? You're going to set the ID to auto number. So it's just an ID number. I have notes. So my notes right is where the news articles will be pasted. So here you see breaking AI news, title, summary, link. And then the next step will be to create that into a newsletter. So you can see it transforms it into a newsletter. I covered this on a previous video that I have, but for today, we're really focusing on taking this output and transforming it into a short form script. The date that it was created, the status is set to review. So when you get a new entry come in, it's going to be tagged with new entry. When you flip it into create a newsletter, what's going to happen is it's going to run an automation, which then generates this newsletter draft and puts it into review status. and then we have a last modified date. So that is pretty much what's going on here. We also have one other automation. When a new record is created in that table, it updates the record status to new entry. And that is all that's going on here. So, okay, so you can see we got the 200 status code. If we expand the data, so apparently there's a new AI chip for Tesla cars that's called Dojo. It's expected to improve self-driving cars capabilities and AI features. There's also a new AI powered robot called Astro, right? So a bunch of good info here. New AI chatbot, Blabber. Microsoft's got a new AI powered search engine called Bing Neural. So we will just let this finish compiling, and then it is going to push it to this table here. All right, so it has finished its completion. You can see now it's been pushed. We have all of these great stories to pull from, and it has been tagged as a new entry with the current date. So that is what's going on here. I also have another scenario called newsletter creation, which is essentially watching records with a last modified date, label field set to status, and the formula status equal create newsletter. So essentially what's happening is the trigger is once the last modified time is input, and once that is input and the status is equal to create newsletter. So once I flip this into create newsletter, it is going to do that. So if you wanted to see that in action, let's just flip this into create newsletter, and we can come back over here and go run once. So right now I have a prompt that's saying create a newsletter, make it humorous, make it engaging, and have it relate to a tech savvy audience. So does that, and then it updates the Airtable record to review status. So weekly newsletter for content creators, and there you have it. So now that we've done that, how do we turn this into short form content? Well, what we're going to do is we are going to take one of these posts that we really like, that we want to talk about, and we're just going to copy it. We're going to bring it into this next page, AI short form content, AI news short form content. Then same thing, I have an auto incrementing number here. I have the news article, which is a long text. I have the short form transcript that's going to be generated, that's going to be a long text. And then the post description that's going to need to be created for when we make that post, and the status of that. So right now let's come in here, let's paste that in, right? So we have this posted in here. We're going to go, then we are going to create a new make scenario. So Airtable watch rec connected to your A. Choose the table or the database. So in this case, AI news. The table is AI news short form content. The trigger field, we're going to have to create a last modified date. So come back in here, find last modified time. I'm going to create the field. There we go. Select it. The label field, we shall choose status. I want to return one record. So we're going to create another automation. This automation is going to be when a record is created, we're going to update a record. So AI news short form content, we're going to update a record in AI news short form content, Airtable record ID, and then we're going to choose the field, which is status, and we're going to select new entry. Turn that on. Now if we head back over here, we enter in something, nothing occurs. Let's just delete that. So created a new one, and then there you go. So now we see the new entry and we see the last modified date. So we create the new field, right? We paste in our news article that we would want to talk about. So in this case, I'm going to flip this one in a new entry, and then we're going to set the formula. Status is equal. Let's create one more status, and we're going to have it short form content, and just like that. Okay, we're going to set this to create short form content, and that's it. So what's going to happen is it's going to watch all these records, and you can set it on a specific time frequency that you want, and it's just going to run. And whenever we switch this into create short form content, it's going to trigger this and create our short form piece of content. So now let's bring in OpenAI. We're going to create a completion, choose the latest model, GPT-4o. We'll add the message, set it to the user role, and then the message content is going to be, right, so if we're doing this from scratch, we're going to create that ID. We're going to paste in our news article. Okay guys, so come back into here. Now we're going to create the prompt. So went ahead, mess around a little, but the input is going to be equal to the, I think it's news article. Yeah, it's going to be equal to the news article, and the output is going to be craft a short, engaging, and sometimes humorous transcript around 30 seconds in length, aimed at tech enthusiasts. The transcript should follow this structure. Start with an intriguing or surprising statement to grab attention. Story, explain the main points of the news article with additional context details gathered from URL. And question, end with an open-ended question to encourage further thought or discussion. Okay, max tokens, set it to 500. So now it's going to create that, and then we'll name this short form content transcripts. And we are also going to need it to create the post description. All right, so same thing, data completion. Model is going to be GPT-4o, message set to user, and it's going to be pretty similar. So the input's going to be the news article. I mean, really, it could be the message content. But for simplicity, we're just going to keep it like that. And it's going to be craft a short, engaging, sometimes humorous caption for social media post aimed at tech enthusiasts. The caption should include, so hook, main points, call to action, emojis, and hashtags. Same thing, we'll set it to 500 for max tokens, hit OK. And then finally, we need to push that back to Airtable. So we're going to go ahead, update a record, connect it to the AI news database, connect it to our table. Record ID is going to be the ID from first step. And then we are going to update the short form content transcript with the message content, and then the post description with the message content of the post description. And then we are going to update the status to review mode, and that is it. We're going to save that. We're going to come back in here, and now if we flip this to create short form content and we run this once, it should trigger. So you see it grab that news article, it created the transcript, and it output it back. Hold on to your steering wheels, tech aficionados. Elon Musk dropped a bombshell Tesla Day, AI Day 2024. That's about to supercharge your morning commute. That's right, folks. Meet Dojo, Tesla's new AI chip built for their vehicles. You think your car is smart now? Just wait. This bad boy is set to skyrocket self-driving features and crank those in-car AIs up to 11. So let's say you didn't like this, right? You could always put it back into create short form transcript and run it again. And, you know, you'll get a brand new output. And from there, you just got to edit it. So I'm just tossing in do not include emojis in the short form transcript. Save that. Come back in here, and then we'll just edit it to how we want it, right? Make it your own. So did you hear Elon just revealed new AI brain for Tesla cars at AI Day 2024? Elon introduced Dojo, a revolutionary AI chip designed to supercharge Tesla's self-driving capabilities and in-car AI features. Imagine your car not just driving itself, but also being your personal assistant on wheels. So will Dojo make your car a better driver than you? How will this reshape our daily commutes? Share your thoughts. Right, short, to the point, very nice. Beautiful. And then we'll do the same thing here. Okay, now that we have this short form transcript, I'm going to hop on over to this software called HeyGen. So HeyGen, you can create an AI avatar of yourself. This is mine right here. So we would pop into the video avatar. We're going to create a portrait video, head into the script, and then we are going to grab the short form content script and paste that in there.
Did you hear Elon Musk just unveiled a new AI brain for Tesla cars at AI Day 2024? Elon introduced Dojo, a revolutionary AI chip designed to supercharge Tesla's self-driving capabilities and in-car AI features. Imagine your car not just driving itself, but also being your personal assistant on wheels. Will Dojo make your car a better driver than you? How will this reshape our daily commutes? Let me know your thoughts.
So we're going to submit that. Video is going to get created. All right, guys, video has finished. We're going to go ahead, download that, hop into Opus Pro, right? It's uploaded. You add caption without clipping. It's going to create that video for us. Now we're going to edit the clip and generate it. Full. Boom, just like that, we have the full video. So
chip designed to supercharge Tesla's self-driving capabilities and in-car AI features. Imagine your car not just driving itself, but also being your personal assistant on wheels. Dojo make your car a better driver than you?
I mean, it's a little laggy right now just because like the preview, but once I save the changes, it'll output the final result. And you can literally just come in here, on Musk, add AI B-roll, stock videos. Click here on Musk.
Unveiled a new AI brain Tesla cars at AI Day 2024. You hear Elon Musk just unveiled a new AI brain for Tesla cars at AI Day 2024. Elon introduced Dojo, revolutionary AI chip designed to supercharge Tesla's self-driving capabilities and in-car AI features. Imagine your car not just driving itself, but also being your personal assistant on wheels. Dojo make your car a better driver than you? How will this reshape our daily commutes? Let me know your thoughts.
That's pretty much it, guys. That's how you can take a news, have it generate it for you, take the top news article that you want to talk about, create a short form content, and then lastly, you could schedule it so you could come in a calendar. Are we today, the 19th? You could drop something in here. AI chips, Tesla. Select the clip. Let's say we want to post it. All platforms. Copy this. And we can just paste it here. There we go. We'll just set it to Thursday afternoon. Let's do like a 3 p.m. post. Go ahead and hit schedule. We're done. And you can create as many of these posts as you want. Fairly simple now that you have this automation set up. You just click run. It runs it and that's it. Oh, if you got value out of this, I would really appreciate you dropping a thumbs up and subscribing. Helps out the algorithm, helps me continue to make videos like this. And I will catch you on the next one. I hope you have an incredible day. Peace.